These two guys are Felix and Harold. Felix is a character that cannot shoot tears, but commands this giant stone ball named Harold to smash enemies into pieces. The duo has over 50 item interactions, so in this video I wanted to go over how they work and show what this character has to offer. Okay, let's start with the basic mechanics. Harold blocks shots and is constantly floating around diagonally, requiring you to line up Harold with enemies carefully and dash to deal constant damage. Just be careful not to catch yourself in the process. It's harder than it looks to avoid dealing damage to yourself, as the enemies sort of snap to the middle of where Harold is dashing, which can make for some unexpected damage if you're new to the character. Oh my god. The way Harold deals damage is also pretty interesting. While Harold is dashing, he'll deal the formula on screen's damage every 2 ticks. It's a little complicated, but just notice how reaching a high enough shot speed will actually increase your damage dealt. Additionally, Harold will deal 6 times the formula of damage upon slamming into a wall to all nearby enemies. Lastly, upon entering a new stage, Harold will slam down from above, dealing 100 damage to all enemies under him. Also, when Felix dies, Harold will do a Mama Mega Explosion. These two things rarely come into play, but they're nice touches. Moving on from damage, Harold will be stunned upon hitting a wall for a duration directly tied to your tier stat, and shortened even further with Forgotten Lullaby. Harold is completely unaffected by the range stat, making it useless for this character. Okay, that's all of the mechanics done, and before moving on to synergies, I want to appreciate all the different costumes Harold can have. Just like how Felix gets a special appearance when picking up a passive item, Harold can get one too for a lot of different items. Wait. This is a character with over 50 synergies, meaning there's a lot to cover here. I'm gonna cover all of the more fascinating ones in depth, and then leave it up to you to discover the rest. Let's start with a really recognizable item, one that is known for its unique method of attacking and overall ability to strengthen your run. Let's start with Cursed Eye, because I think the way it translates over to Harold is really creative. Command Harold in any direction and he'll start to flash white. During this, you'll have the usual effect of Cursed Eye, where you'll be teleported to a random room upon taking a hit. But when Harold hits a wall, he'll teleport backwards to where he was before he started dashing, and he'll dash again, this time not making you vulnerable to being teleported. Next is Bird's Eye and Ghost Pepper, 2 items which are very closely related, meaning they have very similar effects. While Harold is dashing, he'll shoot out either red flames for Bird's Eye or blue flames for Ghost Pepper. Also, when Harold dies, he'll shoot fire everywhere. Tear Detonator is pretty funny. There's not really any tears to detonate with this character, so it turns into a single-use active that causes Harold to die instantly, exploding into a Mama Mega Explosion. He'll respawn after 7 seconds, with Felix sweating anxiously while waiting for Harold to return. Next is C-Section, and while dashing, Harold has a 33% chance every 9 game ticks to shoot a fetus. Also, when he dies, he'll shoot a bunch of fetuses everywhere. What the hell is going on inside of that rock? This next item is actually a trinket, and it's probably one of the strangest synergies I'm gonna show you. Picking up Child Leash literally puts Harold on a leash, but since he's way larger and stronger than you, he's the one pulling you around. There's actually an extra custom challenge in the mod named Dog Days, where it's just this synergy and you have to defeat Mom, with Harold looking like this. I asked my Discord server what breed of dog he is, and the first response was Big. Which, yeah, I guess that checks out, but if anyone has a better answer, let me know in the comments. Moving on, for items such as 2020, The Wiz, Inner Eye, and Mutant Spider, Harold gets an additional mid-air dash for every extra tier you'd usually be able to shoot. So with Mutant Spider granting 3 additional tiers, you can interrupt Harold's dash 3 times, allowing you to chain enemies. Cricket's Body is an interesting one. Whenever you kill an enemy, you get an extra temporary mid-air dash, like how we just talked about, that goes away once Harold slams into a wall. It's neat, but I've had a lot of trouble utilizing this one to its fullest potential. Next is Head of the Keeper, which gives Harold a 5% chance to collect a coin when damaging an enemy, which can be seen inside of him through this hole in his back. Then, while Harold is stunned, any player can go and collect the money from him. Next is Hemolacria, which actually has 2 effects. First off, Harold has a 20% chance to leave a huge puddle of red creep whenever he damages an enemy. Second, killing an enemy releases a burst of red tears in random directions. Spirit Sword is definitely in my top 3 favorite synergies as this character. Harold gets a constantly spinning sword while dashing, also shooting out the occasional sword beams if you have full health. Something about Proptosis just doesn't sit right with me. Harold gets these freakish eyes that grow in size the closer you are to him. The closer you are, the more damage he deals. Next is Harold's Neptunus synergy. While dashing, Harold will spew a volley of tears backwards from the direction he's moving in. I like this synergy a lot because there's a couple cute hidden interactions with it. First off, when Harold slams down from above in a room with water, tears will splash around everywhere. Secondly, Harold will burst into tears whenever he dies. It's little interactions like this that make me love this character. Next is Eye of Greed, which activates on Harold when he slams into a wall 13 times. He'll turn this shiny gold and will freeze enemies he touches in his next dash, akin to the item Midas's Touch, resetting once he is stopped. Alright, let's go over the technology items. Normal technology will make Harold rapidly shoot medium-ranged lasers in front of him while dashing. Similarly, Tech Point 5 will make Harold rapidly shoot short-range lasers in random directions while dashing. Technology 2 causes Harold to shoot a constant, infinite range, low-damage laser in front of him while dashing. Tech X causes Harold to have a circular laser beam around him while dashing. The laser only deals 50% of Harold's dashing damage, so it's not that good, but it's still nice to have. Finally, we have Technology 0, which gives Harold this little metal ball thingy, which connects a Technology 0 laser between Felix and Harold while Harold is dashing. Moving on from the tech items, the next one is probably the hardest synergy to utilize. Hold on one sec. Harold's
Lacrifagi
synergy makes Harold do a small radial burst of tears after blocking 10 projectiles while dashing. Each tear deals 10 damage flat. Next is Pop, which doesn't necessarily synergize with Harold, but with both characters. It causes Felix's eyes to pop out and become these two bouncy balls, which can be launched across the room by both Felix and Harold. This one's my favorite. I love the little sound it makes. It's so silly. Eyesore is just frustrating. I'm not sure how else it could have been executed, but it's almost a run ruiner here. Whenever Harold kills an enemy while dashing, he'll just go a random, different direction. This can sometimes work out in your favor, but most of the time it just does this. Why did you go that way? Epic Fetus causes Harold to leave these markers as he dashes, which then cause airstrikes to appear after 2 seconds. He'll only spawn an airstrike after Harold has been dashing for at least 7 game ticks, or 0.23 seconds. Okay, Tractor Beam actually works pretty similarly to how you'd expect. When attacking, Harold moves towards Felix and then dashes towards the direction of the beam. But I just wanted to show you this clip of when I got this item and how excited I was versus the reality of it. What? That's insane? Dude, that's actually crazy. Oh, that's gonna get me killed so hard. Okay, I see how it is. It's heartbreaking, isn't it? Seeing my dreams be crushed. Okay, Monster's Lung is my favorite item in Isaac, and I'm really happy that it was done justice with this effect. Dashing causes Harold to audibly vomit rocks in the direction he's going. Lead Pencil also does the exact same thing every 15 dashes. I don't know what it is, just hearing the sound, it tickles me. Shasagian is kind of like an inverse of another item that I'll talk about later, I promise. I hear you commenting about it, please leave me alone. Anyway, when dashing into a wall, Harold will shoot backwards a ball of I guess brimstone. Not sure how that got in my Shasagian synergy, but it's cool. Okay, time for Birthright. Harold's Birthright is surprisingly simple, but very effective. It's not super well communicated, but you can press the button you use to drop cards and trinkets, which is Control by default for keyboard users, to stop Harold's dash instantly, allowing you to dash almost immediately after. This is super useful for chaining and lining up attacks, especially if you miss the initial dash. And that's all the synergies that I find the most interesting for Felix and Harold. Oh yeah. There's also your favorite quality 4 item, Brimstone, which is basically an inverse effect of Shasagian for this character. Harold will have this very powerful Brimstone orb in front of him while he's dashing, constantly damaging the enemies caught within it. In my opinion, this is definitely the most powerful quality 4 synergy for this character. And that's all the synergies I want to cover in this video. There's plenty more, but the way they interact with the character is either really obvious or something that you'd easily infer. If you'd like to see them for yourself, feel free to download the mod by clicking on the first link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video within 3 seconds, I'll press this button here and instantly blow up Felix and Harold. 3, 2, 1, okay, I'm just gonna...